Kisses. Good evening, everyone. Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. Just gonna wait till some more people come on so I don't have to keep repeating. I'm here with little Norman. I figured I'd do my video in a quiet room, and Norman is quiet. Hi, buddy. You're wet. You just came in from the rain? Were you just outside? You want to come sit with me? Come on. This video is going to be an update on our newest rescue, Wally. Hi, Susan. Hey, Wendy. Thanks for the clear, Karen. Hi, Ann. Hey, Roxanne Bruno. Let me just start off by saying that Wally is still with us, so you can take a deep breath. He is still with us. I just got off the phone with the doctor that is tending to our newest rescue, Wally, that we pulled. I call him Norman, I call him Alfie, I call him Normie. I call him all different names. Yeah, he's amazing. He's doing amazing. Right, Alf? Call him Alf. We have a bunch of names for him. I hope everybody's doing well this evening. Thank you, Kyle. Happy Saturday to you. I'm going to update Patricia on Wally in just a minute. I just wanted to wait. Good evening to you, Teresa. I just wanted to wait for a few more people to jump on before I start rambling, and then missing things and people jumping on and asking the same questions over and over again. So I'm so grateful for you. You're grateful for us. We're so very grateful for all of you. And I'm going to get into all of that when I start speaking about my update with Wally. Thank you for your prayers, Joyce. Thank you to everybody that has been donating for Wally. One dog. And that's why when I come on and I do my posts, if you could see me behind the screen and my adrenaline rushing, and I know how the severity of getting this dog out of the shelter. So I'll get into all of this in just a second. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump on. I hope you feel better, Sharon. Hi, Susan, North Carolina. Hello, Nancy. Are you going to talk to me now while I'm on the video? What? So cute. Oh, while we're waiting, we can watch him. Alfie. He's doing really well. He's filling out. He's eating like crazy. He's eating so well. I'm going to turn that fan off. It's a little much. He is quite comfortable in here for sure. Oh, that's the light. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to start doing my update now. Again, good evening, everybody. This is Amy with 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. I am doing an update on our newest rescue, Wally. First, let me say that, we had quite a few great adoptions recently, which we all know. When we adopt, we are always looking to continue our mission in saving another life. So we hate having an empty house or a house with room available when we know there are so many dogs out there that need our help. We do have a limit. We have a limit as to how many dogs we can have here in Loxahatchee. So with all of that being said, we have a few, actually I think it's 4, Wolfie, Bryson, Waldo, and Binky. We have 4 dogs in this house that are forever with us. They are not adoptable. So that means that's 4 spaces that are spoken for. When we go into rescuing animals and rescuing these babies from whether it's the streets, an owner surrender, a shelter, you don't know truly the personality of that dog until you have that dog in your hands, and you get to know the dog. And then when they start feeling well, they start showing their true personality. So some of the dogs that we have, they love and adore us, but they do not love and adore new people, and they will bite, even if they're small little dogs, and they are not adoptable. So we've made them a promise, and we're certainly not going to put a needle and kill them. They're with us, and they're going to live out the rest of their days with us in our organization. So that's that, which leads us to having which leads us having 6 spots open. So we have 6 spots open to continue our mission and saving dogs that need us. And if we continue to take in dogs that don't get adopted, don't find a person or a forever home, or even a foster for that matter, that means another spot is done. If we are done with all dogs that are sanctuary dogs, that are going to live out their days here, whether it's sanctuary for medical or for temperament, then we're done. We have no other option but to not rescue any longer. And as you can imagine, that would kill us, and it would kill all of you, because there's nothing more that we want to do than to continue saving and keeping this amazing mission going. We're over 4,500 dogs saved, hundreds of cats. Yes, we lost Lance, we lost Baby Cakes, and we lost Dharma, 3 dogs. Now, with that being said, Dharma was with us for years. She was very old. She lived her best life. We took her to the very end. Lance, sadly, was a very sick dog from the day we rescued him. We spent a fortune on his medical. And he went into a coma. And then fortunately, at the neurologist, there was nothing we could do to save him. And of course, our beautiful Baby Cakes that we rescued, Miami Dade, she was a senior with all kinds of things going on with her, with arthritis and heartworm, tumor. So when we rescue these dogs, we know their time may be limited. And with Baby Cakes, when I remember the day I saw her, and I remember saying, you know what, let's give her the best life. I don't care if it's a couple of days or a week. Never imagined, which I'm so grateful that we had a little over a year with Baby Cakes, and she lived her best life with us. I'm telling you. But when her body was too frail, that's when we had to let go. And we gave her the gift. It is a gift. It's humane, letting go humanely. And it was the most peaceful passing. So when a dog like Baby Cakes has to cross over to the bridge, for us, it's a sense of peace. Of course, we're sad. We miss her smiling face. It's so hard on the heart, but at the same time, that's part of life. Like I've said it a million times, love equals pain. So Baby Cakes is in a better place. Dharma's in a better place. And for God, Lance is in a better place. So where I'm going with all of this is, when we got these adoptions recently, we had our wonderful Barbara and Bob adopt Dexter and Dory, who we're sick. Like, we miss them so much. I am finding myself to be annoying and texting poor Barbara all the time. I'm literally walking around the house looking for them. They were such a strong presence and so much love in this house that it's so empty without them. And little Harry, who stole everybody's heart, he wasn't here as long, and he got the best home. But knowing that they are in the best home is what makes all of this worth it. That's our focus, right? That's our goal, is to rescue, revive, rehome. These dogs don't come in with all the love in their heart and this personalities. They're like dead when they come in, and we build them up, and we love them, and we nurture them every day and night. And we get very attached. So Dexter and Dory were here for 4 months before we found them their forever home. Little Fergie, we had a short time, but we, gravitated. I mean, she just stole our hearts because of everything she's endured. And little Fergie is living her best life with Margaret. So that was a good feeling, knowing that these babies are in amazing, amazing homes. And the reason I'm doing this video in Alfie's room, as he's looking himself in the mirror, is because I wanted to give you a perfect example, which is when we took Alfie in, he was on death's door. He was a walking skeleton. If you remember the photos and the videos we did, he has a large, massive dangling tumor. He has a very bad heart and valve. He's in kidney failure. He's about 15 years of age. You would never know he has any of these things wrong with him because we took him to the proper doctors. He's on proper medication and he is eating like a champ and he shows thriving. But he's taking up this big room. He's counted as one of our 10. So when we rescue dogs such as Alfie, and we're committed, nobody is offering to take him. Nobody's offering to give him a loving home, even if it's a foster, hospice foster. So he's counting as a dog. And if we continue to take dogs in such as Alfie, which I love taking, I love them. I love the seniors that need us the most. But again, if we continue, then we're stuck again. We're going to be stuck and we're not going to be able to save any more dogs. So our focus and our goal, I hate to say it at this point, is we have to keep rescuing dogs. We have to be able to get them into homes. And sadly, there are not enough people out there that want to open their homes to senior dogs, hospice dogs that may have a year, may have 2 years, maybe even less. So, with that being said, we have to be a little cautious as to who and what we rescue and commit to. When I saw Wally, everybody was tagging me and I kept looking at him going, well, first of all, it's a horrible picture of him. And then I was like, you know what? Another rescue will step up. Another rescue will step up. Usually the small dogs, no matter what, they get out. I'm getting there, Rhonda. Just please be patient with me. Thank you. So I got an email this morning from the Miami-Dade shelter asking, can you help and take Wally? And I was like, what can you tell me about him? Any behavioral? What's his medical? Can he walk? Can he see? I said, can you take a short little video and send it to me? And he took a little video. It didn't show much, but he looked very sweet to me. And I just said, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're going to rescue him. And I called Tiffany. I said, Tiffany, I need you to go get him. If he's okay, well enough, and he can come up here. Carol's working in Broward. She can pick him up on her way back and bring him up here. And if he needs to see our Dr. Trow up here at Access, we'll take care of it. Well, as you saw from the live video feed, Tiffany showed you that he was collapsing. He was on his side. He was crying. His gums were white. He was having a hard time breathing. So rushed him to Blue Pearl 24-hour animal hospital. That's where the $3,000 to $4,000, maybe $5,000 is coming in just to rescue one little dog. That's why we beg and beg and beg for donations. We can't. Every little dog we rescue is costing our organization $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Who has that kind of money hanging around? And if we don't get the support and the donations, guess what? We're done. And every rescue is complaining of the same thing. The donations aren't coming in. There are no adopters. There are no fosters. The shelters are bursting. They're literally telling people, you found the dog? Put it back on the street. Put it back on the street, or we can euthanize it right here on the spot. I got a call today. Girl found a dog running in Hollywood by the highway. She picked him up. It's in her car. He's about a 30-pound dog. I have no room for him. He's young, 1 to 3. No microchip, not neutered, and sweet as can be. And she's like, I'll hold on to him for a few days. The shelter said they would kill him on the spot. So I did a courtesy post. I posted looking for an owner and maybe somebody's missing their dog. And she has the dog right now in her house. I don't know how long she can hold on to the dog. I can't take the dog. I posted it for other rescues to see if anybody could step up. Nobody has stepped up for this dog. The shelters are giving out our numbers. For anybody that finds a dog, contact the rescues. All the rescues I know are full. Everybody I know is bursting. Again, no donations are coming in. There are no fosters. There are no adopters. It's very tough right now. It's probably the worst I've ever seen it in all the years that I have been doing rescue. And I can't wrap my head around it. I've never seen anything like it. So anyways, back to Wally. Wally was rushed to Blue Pearl in Oakland Park, Fort Lauderdale, 24-hour animal hospital. He was immediately put in oxygen. He was breathing a lot better in oxygen. I just got off the phone with the attending doctor. She was so upset. Normally you get an update on the dog. She was just like talking in circles, almost like I am right now. And she couldn't get over the condition of Wally. She's like, his overgrown hair and his eyes and his teeth are so bad. And, he's just a matted, and how long did he sit there like that? And, his breathing, his gums are white. He's a little anemic. So I'm listening to her and she's rambling and I'm just waiting for an update like you're waiting for me. What's up, bud? What's wrong? You okay? Why, you want my attention? Yeah? You can come lay with me, Alfie. You want to come lay with me? So I'm listening to her update me and she's going in circles. And I said, did you do radiographs? She said, yes. His heart is enlarged a little bit. They're sending out the radiographs, the senior blood panel. They already did blood work. They have him in oxygen. They started him on heart medication and LASIK, just so there's no fluid. They didn't see any fluid or pneumonia around his chest area, his lungs. So that's a good thing. And she's going to have the cardiologist take a peek at the heart, the x-rays, to see what's going on with him. His teeth are atrocious. He can see, and she said he's so sweet. Like, as he's trying to breathe, he's trying to wag his tail. She said he is so, so sweet. It's just so heartbreaking to see these dogs in this condition. And God willing, Wally's going to pull through. Please, God, if he's meant to be here with us. I don't know his exact age. I know he's about 10 to 12 pounds. He's a little Shih Tzu. Are they saying they aren't hearing back from 100 plus or from rescues in general? I don't know what that means. I must have missed something, Shannon. I don't know what that means. But anyways, so they're running all kinds of tests, and God willing, if he makes it through, I mean, he may have a heart condition like Alfie. And I'm hoping to God that he makes it through. I'm hoping he pulls through. I don't know the details as to the extent of his illness until I get all the results back. But we're looking at him having to see a cardiologist. We're looking at him in oxygen with a 24-hour doctor and nurse around the clock. We got an estimate for a couple of days for his care, and it's $3,000 to $4,000 already. So, as long as I'm here and I'm updating everybody, understand that I'm also begging for your help. We have to be able to cover his medical ongoing. There's nobody, in regards to adopting, someone was saying that they're saying they aren't hearing back. Okay, that is not true, because I can tell you right now that I am the person that answers the phone, me and me only, the 877 number, and I answer every phone call, and if I don't, I check my messages probably 10 times a day, and if you don't leave me a message, I can't get back to you. I answer every single email. I never leave an email unturned. Those are the two ways to reach us, which is 877-506-8100 or our email, which is 100plusabandoneddogs@gmail.com. So for anybody here that is saying that they've reached out to adopt and have not heard back, I'm sorry, but that is absolutely not true. It is not true because I am on the email like a fly on shit. I am up at the crack of dawn, sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning, and I don't go, not talking about you, Amy, other rescues. Okay, well, thank you for telling me that because I was going to say, I have no idea who's saying that, but it's not true here. I can't answer for any other rescues. I cannot answer that. If other people are not answering, they're losing out and they're missing out. So back to Wally. We are going to pray and pray and pray that he can pull through and we can help him medically and give him a quality of life. I am also asking for everybody, please, there are almost 500 people watching me right now, pouring my heart out. And I know Tiffany did her video, and I know she was extremely upset. It is very upsetting when you have a dog in your car and the dog is in distress and you're trying to get that dog as quickly as possible to emergency medical attention, and you're in traffic and it's raining and it could take you up to an hour. So you can imagine the adrenaline and the stress it is on that person. So thank you, Tiffany, yet again for picking him up and getting him out and getting him to the hospital for us. I'm just trying to catch up. I can't go through, there's too many comments. So if I am not answering you, I apologize, but they go very quickly. They go very quickly. So he's going to be staying at Blue Pearl 24-hour animal hospital until we know that he's okay to be released. We don't know what his medical is at this time, but I did not want to go throughout the night and not give you something, some sort of an update. But I'm giving you what I have. I don't have anything more other than he's resting comfortably. She said she'll call me back tonight if there are any further updates from the results of the radiographs and having somebody read them, giving us a little more detail as to what's going on. So I don't know. When these dogs, Tiffany's been with our rescue for a very long time. I taught her well. The videos when she first started, she was not comfortable, and most of my people are not comfortable doing videos. So very grateful that I have somebody other than myself and my big mouth that can help me out. I can't, it's impossible. I have a lot of rescues that have been reaching out to me lately, and they're like, Amy, how do you do it? Like, how do you get supporters? And I said, listen, I said, it has taken years, exactly 11 years to build this page up, that 100 plus that I started 11 years ago. And I have spent countless hours from day one before we even had cell phones. I used to use a flip video camera and take videos and then put it through the computer and make these videos. So it took me 11 years to build this page up with you. And I always tell people it is so important when people are donating. It's so important. It's probably the most important thing is to be transparent, honest, engage, and we do our best. Like you will never wonder where any of our dogs are. You know where they go. You see where they're living. You meet their new families. Most of them are videos. Some are photos, but the majority, probably 98%, are live videos, and you get to see everything. So you know where your donation is going. We don't just ask for money and then disappear and you don't ever see that dog again. You want to see the follow through. That's so important. And I don't feel like you are just, supporters. I think of you as family. Where I'm connected with so many of you on a first name basis. Like I know you. And I think it's so important to feel that connection with any group or organization, 501c3, that you are supporting, to feel comfortable. And we go above and beyond. That we give the best medical care. and you come along for the entire journey with us, from the pull of the rescue, picking up the dog and watching the dog go through, the medical care and the doctor's appointments and the updates continuously. You see them day in and day out. I used to do a lot more videos. It's exhausting. And we'll hopefully get back to that point again. Just have so much going on, especially with 2 rescue houses, trying to micromanage, 2 rescue houses and taking care of the overhead and the bills and, people that are coming to do work on each house and making sure everybody's okay. It's a lot. It's a big responsibility. So, for that, I'm so grateful that I have so grateful that I have my amazing team. And of course, there are a few of us that are paid employees because we are here 24/7 basically. And the rest are volunteers. You can't run an organization this large without employees. So, like I said, I do this literally 7 days a week. Troll alert, I'll get rid of them later. Sherry, thank you. That's another thing, that's a full-time job right there. I'm like blocking and banning all these bots and trolls. They're not even real people. So I've told you before, when you see them trying to engage with you and they're tagging your name, do not respond back and tag their name because they can get your information. Pretend you don't see it. Don't look, move on. I go back. I spend many hours blocking, banning. I get notifications, but I can't do it right now because I don't want to cut this video short. So again, Wally is out of the shelter. Wally is getting the medical that he so desperately needed for so long and went without. And that's what the doctor told us. She was so disgusted with his condition and the neglect. It broke her heart. She sounded like us, all of us. I know, Shotzi, damn trolls. So he is in oxygen. I don't know the extent of his medical. I know we will learn more as we go, and more testing is done, and hopefully we'll get more answers. So we can all just pray together that he's going to be okay, and that we'll get him out of oxygen, and that he can get out of the hospital. Please God that we weren't too late in saving him, and we can give him some quality life and love. Love to be able to get Alfie in a home so I could have this beautiful room available to save another life, this beautiful big room. I'd love to get him in a home. Is there anybody that can offer Alfie a loving home? Somebody that's either working from home, retired. He is so easy. He's the sweetest. He is so loving. Even if you want to foster for us, we'll pay for all medical. He has to be in an amazing home. He has to, because we love him. We're not going to let him go anywhere that he's not going to be loved and adored. But it would be amazing. This is what I'm trying to say. Have to get these dogs into homes so we can keep going. If we get stuck and we're at our limit, we're done. And then you guys are going to be depressed, and I'm going to be depressed, and it's going to suck. Literally, it's the worst feeling in the world when you can't save anymore. It's very depressing. So with this being said, Wally, I'm asking everybody, please pray. And please, I beg of you, please and I have no pride, so I don't give a shit. I have no pride, none. Please make a donation for Wally. Let's cover his medical. We did not cover it so far, and I know that it's going to just keep going up because he's going to need to stay in there for a while, I feel. And then plus the medical. I know he needs a cardiologist, so that right there. And I don't know what he's going to need for meds and whatnot. What else is wrong with him? I don't know. I don't know if he's going to need blood transfusion. I know he's anemic. I don't know. I know his teeth are atrocious. But so are Alfie's. Alfie's teeth are atrocious. And for anybody that's watching, this is his testicle. Look at that. I'm sorry, bud. I'm showing your testicle. I can't remove this. Because he has such a bad heart that he can't, and he won't make it off the table. Not now, that's for sure. He's on 4 different medications, eye medications, special food, prescription food. So he's on pemobendin, he's on Lasix. So he will not make it off the table if we try to remove this tumor right now. So unfortunately, but he is eating, he's thriving, he's comfortable. He loves it when somebody's in his room. Just me sitting here and talking. Normally, if I was not in here and I was outside, Shelly and Keith are out there right now getting everybody out before it gets dark. If I was not in here, he would start crying and wailing because he wants somebody with him. And it's very sad to me. I want Alfie to have a person and a home, place to call home and love. He's so easy. And he's 15, and he's sweet as sugar. Last night I was here by myself. I let him roam around the house. He was loving it. He enjoyed it so much. So please think about opening up your home. Think about being part of our solution. If you truly believe in support, think about being part of the solution and offering, even if it's to hospice foster or foster, whatever. We pay for everything. It's no money out of your pocket. All you have to do is give your heart and love. That's it. So let's keep this amazing mission going. And to each and every one of you that is watching and supporting, I appreciate you beyond words. I hope you know that. I try to go under everybody's posts when they say they donated. I try to go under there and thank you personally. I do so much appreciate you, each and every one of you. And even when I'm responding under the people that are donating, I can't even just say thank you. I feel the need to go a little deeper, and I do. I speak from my heart. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, your generosity, your kindness. And then I don't like to repeat the same thing because I don't want it to be like I'm a broken record. Everybody is an individual, and I appreciate you all the same. And I want you to know how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So guys, rescue has become, I don't even recognize the world we live in. I know I say this a lot. I know that it's tough times, but these dogs have nobody but us. So tough times or not, their lives are depending on us. They're going to depend on us. Today I had Starbucks coffee. Shelly and Keith stopped I said, are you going to stop? I'd love a coffee. And I almost felt guilty having a Starbucks because they're so expensive, thinking I could have put that money towards saving a dog. So I've been making coffee and it's just as good. It really is. So I'm willing to give up a cup of coffee, $5 to put towards saving a life. Look at it like that, whether you give up something small and every little bit. I'm not asking for you to make a big donation if you can't. I'm not asking you to clean out your bank account or give me what you don't have, and give these dogs and this rescue and this mission what you don't have. I would never want you to do that. But when we beg, even if everybody donated $1 or $2, when there's 4, 5, 6, there's 30 to 50,000 people that see our posts. Imagine if everybody donated $1, or you can sign up as a monthly donor, repeat monthly donor. Even if you did, I saw somebody signed up today. You have a new monthly donor. Guess how much she signed up for? $1. Guess what? That $1 is going to be so helpful, because if that dollar and another person donates $1 a month, there you go. It all adds up really quickly. So consider becoming a monthly, no to Starbucks. Consider becoming a monthly donor. You go to 100plusabandoneddogs.org and you can choose one-time donation, monthly, however you want to do it, and how much you want to do it. And you can stop it at any time. I have no control. It's your information. You can sign up, you can change it, you can stop it, whatever you want to do. But please, everybody, donations is truly what allows us to continue what we do. And fosters and adopters. That's it right there. Fosters, adopters, donations. Jacqueline, you go to our website, 100 plus, 100 PLUS abandoneddogs.org, and where it says donate, you put in how much, and you can do monthly, one time, weekly, whatever you want. And like I said, I had one person today, actually two people today, both signed up to be monthly donors, $1 a month. And to me, I even had a lady wrote me a beautiful card, and she put 5 single dollar bills in a card. It's amazing, the love, the support that you show us. It restores our faith, and it truly allows us to continue this amazing mission. So I'm going to stop rambling because I'm sick and tired of listening to myself. I'm sure you're tired of listening to me as well. And I just wanted to update everybody before this night got away from me and say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you times a million. Norman, as you can see, is very cozy on his fluffy beds that was donated. Right, Normie? You like your fluffy bed? Very, very content. Very content. Oh, God, these babies, they're just amazing. Help me keep our promise. Help my rescue, my organization, keep our promise to Wally and all these babies that we have placed our loving hands and arms on, around and on, and follow through to give them the medical that they need. And again, please consider becoming a foster if you're here local. And again, we cover everything. There's nothing out of pocket for you, from food to beds to whatever, bowls, monthly preventative, medications. Everything you need is provided by us. Of course, if you're fostering and you say, Amy, I want to do the food this month. I want to take the pressure off of you. Of course, it's wonderful. It's so helpful, but it's not required. So please, 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 fosters, we need you. We need fosters. Alfie needs a foster. Desperately needs a foster. Wally, please God, he's going to get out of there and he's going to need a foster. He's adorable. So please reach out if you can help, 877-506-8100, and be part of the solution. It takes a freaking village to make this shit happen. So be part of that village and help us. As soon as I know more videos. Mwah, I love you back. As soon as I know more on Wally, as soon as I get a call from the doctor, if it's late tonight, I'm not going to come live. She may call me 10, 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes that happens. But if I hear, for 6:30 now, if I hear anything and it's not too late, I'll jump on real quick and I'll do a quick little update. If not, don't be alarmed. As soon as I have anything, I'll update you. Maybe later tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I promise you. You know me. You know how we work. As soon as we get an update, we will update you. So again, everybody just say a prayer. And if you can be of any help, please reach out, 877-506-8100, or email 100plus abandoneddogs@gmail.com. And what was I thinking setting up that Gmail? That's a long one. We need you. So please donate. And thank you so much, all of you, for your generosity, your kind hearts. Yes, we have Venmo, and I will put it on here when I shut down. It's in the verbiage when I shut off. It's in all the videos and posts that I have prior to this video on our page. Venmo and Cash App, trying to set up Zelle, and then of course PayPal, and then the donate button is on this video. So prayers, prayers, prayers for Wally. And I promise you, I will update you as soon as I have anything more to update. That's all I can say. Good night, everybody. Love you back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.